Welcome to another episode of Crazy Flippin' Mom. I sell actively on Walmart and Amazon through this Time Merchant, which means I'm fulfilling orders direct to customers. Today, I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. There's a lot of confusion about numbers. How much am I making? How much is realistic? So let's get to it. All right, so this is another part of my downstairs office. A bunch of the stuff that I ship or have shipped, and kind of what happens is I send in a shipment and then, I get returns, something doesn't go out, I shop clearance, I have leftovers, something doesn't fit in an FBA shipment, and it kind of ends up here. This is actually eBay up here. I have this weird printer setup area, and I did get questions about this. So I am using this Dymo. It is a label writer 450 for FN SKU labels on Amazon. I talked about this printer last week. I will get nice and tight so you can see this brand. This thing is the Hulk. I love it. And I will post a link to this. There's different colors. There's pink, and I don't know why I have gray. Why? One of the questions I get is how much I'm making when I make a sale. If you come from Poshmark eBay, you're familiar with the seller fees. They are anywhere between 6 and 15% on most of the items I sell. And the 6 and 15% depends on the category, the item, but also the price. So if I can find an item that's under the $14 price point, it's a lot cheaper, like more 6% fees. Whereas both platforms, when you hit the $14 mark and over, they jump up to 15% in fees. So that kind of shows you, I think that's really average across all seller platforms, but let's find a product and I'll break it down how much you're making. So what I sell on Amazon is a mix. I would say the bottom of that mix, the things that I don't source the most. Why do I say things in the most confusing way? If there are big clearance events and resellers know when those clearance events are, I definitely take advantage of it. I want to show you a couple products that will kind of show you the fees if you do look for clearance, and then also if you are just buying retail, what to expect. This Magic Mixie refill, I did buy it on clearance for $1. Amazon is in the buy box at their price is $9.19, and I can match that price. I will net $2.19, making this a 219% ROI. That's fantastic. Next, here's another product I purchased at Home Goods. This is a gem. A gem. Okay? I'm giving you a gem of knowledge here. You're welcome. Like the video. I sold this on Amazon for $17 and my purchase price was $4. So I put it in RevSeller on my computer, and right now there are no sellers. If I put my buy cost in at the end of each sale, I am making about $4.50. So my return is 113%, and that's fantastic. It's great if I can find 100% ROI, right? That's a fantastic day. And if I'm retail arbitrage, which I'm going into a store, that's like baseline. I want 100%. If I'm walking into a store to pick it off the shelf, it's 100% return on my product. I do think it's important to use a tool like Scoutify, RevSeller. Amazon has a calculator. None of them are totally precise, but I think Amazon calculator is the worst. There's a lot of hidden fees on Amazon and Walmart. When you look at in the store and you scan something and you think, okay, this is profitable, nothing is worse than when you get home and you look at the fees and realize, oh my God, maybe it's a little heavier or bigger than you expected, and the FBA fees are double the amount. Like, that happens. So having Scoutify on my phone, having Keepa app on my phone kind of keeps me in the green. Big question mark is, how do you do this consistently? And the only answer I have for you is it takes dedicated time and effort. The end. It is like learning a new language. It does not happen overnight. I'm on year 4 or 5, and I feel like year 3 was a big breakthrough year for me. So definitely how you start is so clunky and it takes forever and it's painful is not what it looks like in 6 months. You need $1,000 to lose on Amazon, and you need some dedicated effort and time in your schedule to focus on this. I am going on year 2 on Walmart, and so I feel way in the thick of learning this platform still, and I'm learning it as they are still refining it and building it out a little bit. So super clunky, but I enjoy it. I have a community called the Crazy Flippin' Mom community, and it is $50 a month, and we meet twice a week in person to talk about questions, what's happening, news, leads, all year round. And I think that is a huge value to everyone's business, to have community. Find people who kind of speak the same language and who are selling the same way you want to. I think is huge for every business. Well, finding your community is huge in general. So this is the part of the YouTube video where I do an altar call. Amazon and Walmart are not going anywhere. So take care of yourself, take care of your life and your business and your family. And when you are ready, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, we'll all be here to cheer you on and help you along the way. Last but not least, I did ask on Instagram if anybody had questions around selling on, you know, and yes, you did. So here is the first question. Are you sourcing mostly grocery? For Walmart, yes, I'm doing a lot of seasonal grocery for a couple reasons. Returns on Walmart are very easy for buyers because all they have to do is return the product into a store. So I am mostly looking for cheap products that I'm not out a ton of money if everybody returns it. Yeah, I'm definitely saving the higher priced toys for Amazon. How do you find Amazon? How do you find items to sell? I'm guessing you mean to sell on Walmart. I'm using some of the same methods as I do for Amazon. I know Keep a Chart pertains to Amazon, and Walmart does not have a ranking system. So that can be difficult. But listen, if you have tools to help you scan stores for products, if it's selling on Amazon, it's going to be selling and people will be looking for it on Walmart. You're just going to have a lot less competition over there. So when I source stuff for Amazon and I'm looking through Keep a Charts, I always keep Walmart in mind, especially if I find something that's like a bolo. That means be on the lookout for. And usually Amazon is loaded with sellers. I will definitely look on Walmart to see if potentially I can make some profit and sell it over there. Okay, and the last question, how do I store product? And this is a great question for this video because I showed you. I do have a lot of leftovers, or sometimes I will get FBA shipments in and then get busy and then it goes on my shelf. But ideally, I'm not storing anything I'm shipping on Walmart. I'm only buying things that are selling. So if you look on the shelves, I do have returns, I have broken stuff, but it should be processed on eBay, donated, thrown away, that sort of thing. I don't want to start storing products. It's very difficult in this business to not just store stuff. I have me and I have somebody who helps me, but it can be difficult to get through all the things I have to get through and then continually finding new products to make money and then shipping it out. It's hard to juggle it all. So if you have an ugly pile full of returns and I don't know what to do with this right now and it's not the priority, welcome. We're in a club together. Until next time, I love you.